I mean, let's be honest, I don't think Adam's gonna die. I think Adam, I mean, it's a child, right? So they can't show a child dying.
You're the best robot in the whole world, Adam. How are you dead?
We back. We back, ladies and gentlemen. We back. As per usual, am MrFonrath, and we are back with some more Pluto. Episode 4. Previously, in episode 3, well, a bunch of things happened, honestly. It was very, what's the word? Eventful. We met another character, another new character that I actually think is going to become a bigger character than you would think. Uran, Adam's little sister, apparently, which I was kind of like weirded out by because it's like, I thought Adam was like a one of a kind, but like now there's like a little sister that like is able to sense, feel animals in the nearby areas and whether or not they are like agitated or something. It got kind of weird. We have a Professor Abula, or whatever, I think that was the name, apparently being in contact with Pluto, the real Pluto. And apparently Pluto has this ability to control other robots from a distance, which honestly kind of might explain a lot of things. While he was controlling that other robot, he was able to do the weather phenomenon, like legitimately, right? It's not that he has to be there in person. He can just take control of someone else and then use the weather phenomenon. You know, that kind of makes sense why Brando thought that he killed Pluto, because he probably did. He probably killed the body that Pluto was controlling at the time, thinking that he did kill him, right? But now we know that Pluto just controls someone else's body. It is what it is. In any case, let's just get into episode 4. The Pluto.
You've been standing a goodly amount of time. Why not take yourself a little break?
I couldn't, Professor. Not while I'm on duty. Protecting you is of the utmost importance.
No one's coming after
Who's
me,
this
I
guy?
swear. I know the Bora fact-finding mission may have lost a few old members recently, but it doesn't mean the sky is falling. Really, I don't
That's
see
an
why
odd
anyone
thing to
would go
say.
the trouble of killing me to begin with. You have a name, do you not? I'd love to hear it.
Yes, sir. I'm called Yujiro.
Hmm?
Professor, that seems
Huh?
unsafe.
Well, I'll be.
It's a bomb. Don't trust it.
Robot dog.
It's a
Someone must have
bomb.
thrown it away.
Please step back. There could be a bomb inside.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm sure it's fine.
It doesn't seem to be explosive.
Let's take this little fella back home.
He's very,
But the robot dog, what are your plans for it, sir?
he's very,
Fix it up, of course.
what's the word? The opposite of the other old guy that we saw.
Science.
I guess, yeah, he's very much a, like, robotic scientist.
Hang on.
Robotic engineer or something.
Back on your
Reminds me of,
weathered a lot of damage.
fuck, what was his name?
Circuits in your brain are the real issue here.
Dr. Polendina from Ruby.
History of
Also, I'm trying
really
not to pause so much because these episodes are very long. Usually I would pause a lot, but like, because I wanna pay attention to what I'm watching, right? So that's why I like to pause.
You can pester me as often
I don't
as
want to
you
miss
but I've
anything
made
because
up
I want to
my
enjoy
mind.
the show.
Please, sir.
Robot or human, I don't give a damn. No more killing each other. To make no self-respecting scientist will create robotic weaponry. Without fail.
Yeah, that's kind of debatable, honestly. Actually, I am gonna pause here because I want to talk about something. I actually don't think that's true. I think most scientists, I mean, there's a reason why the atomic bomb was created, right? I think most scientists, they just work for the invention. They don't really consider what their, you know, invention might be used for. Or even if they do consider, that's like not up to them to decide, right? I feel like if a scientist...
There was a tornado offshore that showed up
Uh-oh.
out of nowhere today. Oh,
I feel like if scientists
now me and
like
Ron here
worry
running
too
things
much
together.
about how their invention was used, I think
Years ago now,
technology just
some
wouldn't
of the
move
kids
forward.
have robots.
Of course I can.
Just kidding, Grandpa. You can fix anything.
That's right. You can.
Well, he's
count on
dead.
it.
Talk to you later.
They keep doing they keep doing the same thing.
So
Pretty much
long,
every
Chief.
show
Looking
does
for a
this.
KD8083
Old guy
booster and an
who is
RSC
capable
2969
slash badass, who is a kind person. What do you think is going to happen? I say this every single time this happens. They will die.
Let's see if I'm still any good doing this barehanded.
He's like an old, fat Tony Stark. I'm guessing he's gonna fix the dog just in time and then gets killed or something. I mean, why wouldn't he, right? Oh my god, it's the heartbeat. The robot's heartbeat. Or maybe Pluto takes control of the dog and then uses the dog to kill him.
Sorry, little
After...
I tried my best to help you. but
Okay,
it
never
wasn't
mind.
enough.
Just, never mind. Never mind everything I was saying.
You tried your best too. Whoever you belong to, they must have taken top-notch care of you your whole life. Yes, they did. That's the reason you've lasted as long as you have, I'm sure of it. It's plain as day that somebody really loved you. You're still trying to get up to play with me. Just rest. You've done enough.
07s. I know it doesn't look like it, but I'm saluting right now. In real life, yes. Go now, young dog, old dog, rather. Rest.
Thank you for trying, sir. I'm sure you did all you could.
In the end, I just wasn't able to fix him.
Please don't blame yourself. I was able to use his onboard GPS to track him before it failed. Who would have guessed the search would bring me to the great Professor Ochanomizu himself?
Here, I made us some tea.
Thank you, but no.
Because you're a robot, unless I'm wrong.
Tell me, were you sad?
Huh?
The dog. When it died because you failed it, did that make you feel sad? How sad were you during the war? A lot of robots died then.
Who are you? Out with it.
You want to know who I am? You may refer to me as Goji.
Can it be the very man responsible for the Kingdom of Persia's robot army?
It would be a very easy
Wait,
thing
did he
for me
kill
to
the
kill
fucking...
you, Professor, which is why you're going to summon Adam. I know someone who's eager to battle him.
I'm not calling Adam here to fight, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Hey, Mom, are we okay?
Okay, interesting.
Closer.
So this
A
Goji
tornado with
is
its
actually
size
is
will
working
grandson.
You can
with
make whatever
Pluto.
kind of threats you want. No matter what happens, I'll never let Adam do battle with another robot. You said before that your name is Goji. So the Kingdom of Persia's genius robot maker was one himself then?
Genius might be something of an exaggeration. But at the very least, I made a robot that can generate tornadoes.
What is it, Bobby?
Interesting, interesting.
A robot that murders with absolute impunity.
So we're getting finally some idea of like the bad guys.
Because we don't
Mr.
even give them the option to.
Abula
Article
or whatever.
13 of the International
Goji,
Robot Laws.
and then
AI
Pluto.
was developed with built-in systems to keep humans safe. We left none of it to chance, I can promise you that.
Simply wonderful.
That's
Professor.
just not true. I mean, it is, I'm sure, but like there's like an inherent problem with that. Artificial intelligence. If they're talking about real AIs, which I would assume they are, they would learn to go past their own programming. Like that. Am I like stupid for thinking this? That's the whole point. AIs, it's artificial intelligence. It's like creating another human being, but not biologically. Like, you can try to program them to behave a certain way, but if it's intelligent, literally, like real AI, it's just gonna learn to do something else, or maybe find a loophole in your programming. If it can learn, it can learn to go around your programming. I feel like that's just how it is. You know, humans for the longest time have been, honestly, very kind of low on the food chain, actually. Not completely low, but like, we're still not we're definitely not at the top of the food chain when it comes to just biological ability. And so humans, with our intelligence, we have figured out ways to become more powerful using tools and so on to become, you know, to essentially take the top spot at the food chain due to our intelligence. If you put a random modern day human into a fucking cage with a massive lion or a bear, who do you think is going to win? The fucking lion or bear. 100%. But now if you gave the human, or if the human was smart enough and was like, okay, well, I can't beat the bear barehanded. What if I take a gun with me? Immediately things have changed, right? And in that same way, when it comes to the AI in this story, the bear is essentially the programming that prevents them from killing humans. What if they just find a loophole, a gun, to go around it, you know, like to fix that problem? And I think eventually that's going to happen. That's what intelligence, that's the advantage that intelligence gives you.
The divide between robot and man is shrinking. What do you think will happen when robots get really close to human?
I mean, they kind of already are.
Us robots will never kill humans.
They will.
What is it that lets you cling to such a blinkered view? I have to wonder.
I actually kind of agree with this guy.
Or just a raging hypocrite?
I actually completely agree with this guy.
Right here and now?
Not in this way, though.
Yes or no?
The 39th Central Asian War started because of rumors that were swirling around you and your work.
And does Thracia have a perfect record of telling the truth?
No, that's why we sent over the fact-finding mission.
And did you find what they said?
We did not. There was a huge pile of junked robots, but no weaponry.
You found nothing, and the kingdom of Persia burned anyway.
Is this your vengeance, then? You're picking off the former members of the Bora fact-finding mission one by one. Is that your game, Goji? Is that what this is? You're trying to destroy Adam and the robots like him because they aided the peacekeeping force, one way or another.
There, you see, your theory is without merit. If I can seek revenge, why not murder?
About time they arrived. The police, I mean. You killed Yujiro out there, didn't you?
Squad B, circle to the back.
They'd only rush over here under one scenario. If Yujiro's signal went dead.
Squad C, below the veranda.
Professor Ochanomizu, were you just running down the clock?
Squad A has secured the property.
I'm telling you, he's a badass. Okay.
Here, Professor!
How on earth?
Come back!
Let him go, Adam! Take him out! Uran went to check on Takashi?
Uh-huh. When Bobby sent out his emergency transmission. I tried to stop her, but she took off for their house at top speed. Takashi, we have to go to the basement now! Grandpa told you to be careful, right?
Who the fuck is Takashi anyway? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Okay, Bobby, you don't have to pull.
Hey, stupid kid. Oh my god.
What is happening at Takashi's house, Professor?
It's
Tell
Pluto.
me what's going on. I can't help if I don't know anything.
What the fuck? Dude, why the women, dude? Come on.
Where are my children? Murat!
So, what the fuck happened here? Like, legitimately, what the fuck happened here?
a system
Oh,
overloaded.
wait.
Very good.
Was that like a flashback? Was that like a flashback of why Abula or whatever is doing what he's doing?
Can you hear me? Please wake up. You're not allowed to die, Mom. Just open your eyes. What am I supposed to do, Bobby?
Bobby.
The basement.
Good, good. Pull her in. Yes, good.
Hey, Mom, are you okay? I'm right here. What's the matter? Bobby? I'm glad you're
Bobby.
okay, boy. Are Takashi and his mom nearby?
Adam is already en route.
It's cool that they can just kind of fly like that. I wonder if
Adam, is that you?
I don't think Uran had the same ability, no?
Say that again? Your signal is coming in really messed up. I'm almost there, bro, Kenny.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Can you hear me?
Uh-oh. That's an uh-oh right there. Uh-oh.
What was all that? Why did I...
500 Zeus a body, what do you say?
Gesicht? Udon, I'm almost there! Huh? No, I can help! Please, you have to get away! I'll save you, Udon!
Uh-oh. I mean, let's be honest, I don't think Adam's gonna die. I think Adam, I mean, it's a child, right? So they can't show a child dying.
Get to safety!
Damn, dude.
Take Bobby and get down to the basement, you hear me? Yeah, but what about you, huh? Just go! What is that? What is that thing?
Holy.
Stay behind me, Udon!
Definitely very interesting, like, animation effects. What the fuck? I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what the fuck is going on. Unfortunately. I wish I did. I really wish I did. I don't really like it when they do shit like this where I just can't really tell what's going on because it's so flashy constantly everywhere.
Adam. Can you hear me? Hey, wake up, Adam. You're the best robot in the whole world, Adam. How are you dead?
I don't... There's no way, bro.
I'm here, Gesicht. What's wrong?
Why is he breathing heavily? He's an AI, robot, remember?
What's going on in there?
Nothing.
Good question.
I'm feeling better.
I think it's a red herring that they're trying to make it maybe seem like Gesicht is Pluto or being controlled by Pluto or something. I think that's a red herring. But I do think that there's some sort of connection. Because, like, when Adam was flying towards the tornado, right? He was, like, seeing flashes of what he saw before. Like, one of Gesicht's memories.
Tracking how?
He tails my car sometimes and stakes out my home at night.
I think you've picked up a stalker?
Can't say.
Your line of
Interesting.
work is rather volatile. Serve as a detective
It's
long
actually
enough
cool
you're bound
to see
expose
that he
some
can detect shit like this, because he is
But
supposed to be the
very
best
much
detective or
shadow
whatever,
you
right?
picked up,
But
you and Helena
I was
leave
gonna
the
say that
scene,
I think if I was this professor guy,
Relax
I would
and
try
enjoy your time
to
away. If this whoever they are
send
still spinning
very
around once home
vague
again,
messages
figure it out.
to Gesicht
Till
about
then,
people manipulating his memories.
when you're back
Like, he
in
can't
science and
just
technology,
outwardly
start
come out and
to
say that, hey, the people who own you, or like the company that you belong to, are manipulating and fucking with your memories. But, like, just kind of like, you
answer
know,
my question.
weave in some
Fill with
doubts.
memories from his AI and replace replace them with
Do
events
you
that
have
never...
the slightest idea how much we've invested in Gesicht? All you need to do is see to his maintenance. That is your job.
This guy's hair, though. Jesus.
Brother, lend me some of your resolve. Help this coward to see the matter through.
Oh, Jesus. That is a very good question. Why did the bomb blow up after he leaves the car? But the gun is gone now. The gun was in the driver, in the car. In the driver? What?
Is something wrong?
Sorry, it's an emergency call. Yes, Detective Gesicht speaking. What? Where'd the explosion occur?
Breaking news. According to the UPB network, around 10 a.m. local time in the south coast of Japan, the world-famous robot...
What kind of a bomb did they use?
Gesicht, look!
Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of details
excuse
to
me
share
for a
at this
moment.
point beyond his fate itself.
What's the matter?
The newsfeed. You
I
have to see
repeat,
this.
the robot Adam, beloved by so many around the globe, is confirmed dead.
Adam dead?
According to the UPB
can't be.
network,
Really?
around 10 a.m. local time in the south coast of Japan, the world-famous robot Adam was confirmed dead. Again,
Gesicht?
details to share at this
Was he... Was he the one who killed Adam?
Gesicht!
The killer. He didn't go down with Brando. My dream last night.
What was in your
When
dream?
Adam died. I thought it was a nightmare, but what if it was a message? Unlock trash bin. Show contents.
What's going on?
Listen, Gesicht.
Adam.
Listen to me. You and Pluto are both the same. Are you the one who murdered me, Detective?
500 Yuka body, what do you say?
Gesicht!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Gesicht!
Oh my god! Someone call an ambulance!
Tovio. Tovio. That's a good boy. Try and walk to me. Come on. I can't believe it. You're walking, Tovio.
Who's this guy?
He did it. He's actually walking, Gesicht.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hang on. So, this is a lot to take in, okay? So, Gesicht is the name of, like, some guy who lost his son and then created Adam in his place. And now he was... this detective robot was also named Gesicht because of some reason. I feel like I need to watch this again, this whole episode.
You gave us a scare, Gesicht. Are you alright?
Yeah.
All systems are showing green. His functions are back to normal.
You're okay. I'm so glad.
I hope you can forgive me. I didn't mean to ruin our vacation before we even took it.
It's all right. Honestly.
Well then, I'll be back.
Adolf, consider this a warning. You are in mortal danger.
What?
Your actions have become a liability to the health of the organization. Our leader decided you are to be disposed of.
A leak? Interesting.
He wants me disposed of? Yet.
You're not safe on the move. You should stay right where you are. Don't forget, we're all behind you.
Have to go. There could be another bomb.
That's exactly what he... Oh my god, that's exactly what he wants you to do. If you suspect that he is working against you, you're gonna try to do the exact opposite of what he's saying. So he's saying what he doesn't want you to do. So you would do exactly what he does want you to do, if that makes sense. Gotta play the mind games correctly. And you're dead. Gesicht?
I'm Detective Gesicht with Europol. I've been assigned to protect you until further notice.
Why'd they tap you to be my glorified babysitter?
I'm just doing as they instructed. They didn't share their reasons with me.
Even though it cost you your Japan trip?
I didn't realize you knew about my canceled vacation.
Your boss mentioned it while he had me on the phone before.
Level with me. Do you happen to hate my kind? If that's the case, then I'm sorry you ended up with a robot for a bodyguard, truly.
Why would they assign Gazik'd to protect this guy? Why would, like...
Forgive me,
they...
If only I had a way to destroy that bastard.
They had...
I have him in the palm of my hand.
They had Gazik'd on this case of the most powerful robots being destroyed.
You all figure I brought this up
And they all of a sudden are like, hey, protect this random guy.
So I must have been involved in something illegal, right?
You know, why would they give him this case? And if what Adam said is correct, like that he or Gazik'd and Pluto are the same, you could take it as Gazik'd is Pluto, and Pluto is Gazik'd, but at the same time you could also be like they are the same or similar. Like they are kind of same. They're not the same individual. They are the same type. But it's definitely weird. Like, why would they put him on this guy?
Prison, I assume.
Yes. It's a high-security prison in Persia, run by the United States of Thracia.
My company was tapped to install their tech systems, but then one day they report a problem. Someone tried to erase the footage from each of the solitary confinement cells.
This footage, I don't believe it.
Jesus, bro.
He's mumbling people's names to himself like a mantra. Or maybe it's more like a curse since they're the names of people who've all been killed.
I think I can enhance the visuals with my image stabilization functionality.
Sure you can. Enhance. Zoom. Enhance. Enhance. Zoom. Clear up the footage.
You know, very good. The image is clearer now. Isn't this...
Reinhardt.
What were you thinking? Why did you keep such important information to yourself?
It's just a grainy video of some crazy inmate. Why the hell should I care about it?
Do you have any idea who that man in the cell is?
Huh?
Dictator of the former kingdom of Persia. That's Darius the 14th. Huh? He's a shadow of his former self from being locked away. Hoffman. Hoffman?
Who's Hoffman again?
Yes, coming.
Professor Hoffman is on the kill list. He's in danger.
Oh, well. I'm guessing Epsilon is saving him. Oh, that guy is Hoffman, right.
With this prison footage come to light, Darius the 14th may be at the center of this web of murders. Which means that what you showed me is a crucial piece of evidence.
But that's classified.
It could have something to do with the attempt on your life. They can't afford to have you sharing it. Am I wrong?
I'm guessing all of this comes back to the Persian fucking... or whatever the fuck... I forget what the... Even though they've said it multiple times, I just kind of forget. I'm really not good with names. But the... You know, the time that there were rumors about robots of mass destruction, and then they went there, they didn't find anything, the Bora fact-finding mission, and then they went to war anyway, which ended up, you know, causing tens of thousands of robots being destroyed. Uh-oh. Bomb?
Down now! Photothermal smart bomb.
Those were used in the war, weren't they? They could vaporize a person in a single flash of superheated energy.
Where did it come from?
Please help me get out of here alive. I'll tell you everything you want to know. I'll spill my damn guts. Just get me and my family into witness protection. I'm actually a member of a radical anti-robot organization.
Adolf Haas is being protected by Gazik'd.
The irony of it is sublime.
Indeed it is.
Now that he's betrayed us to the robot, it'll only be a matter of time before Adolf tells them everything they need to bury us.
I trust you're not squeamish.
What is that thing?
It's the same weapon Adolf bought to try and kill Gesicht. Death to the machines and damnable traitors alike.
Yes, a Japanese scientist who had invented the ultimate AI neural system, Dr. Tenma.
Oh,
We
wait.
intended to share our research with each other.
Dr. Wait, what? Hang on. Whoa. Let me. I was writing something down.
The man who first discovered photon energy.
These secret talks, a third scientist took part in them, did he not?
Yes, a Japanese scientist who had invented the ultimate AI neural system, Dr. Tenma.
And what was the purpose of this meeting, Professor?
We intended to share our research with each other.
Of course it's Dr. Tenma.
How's that gonna work, huh?
By combining the sum of our considerable...
Of course he's a neural scientist. Of course. Of course. I mean, why wouldn't he be, right? I mean, right?
What happened once the three of you were together?
Dr. Newton Howard and I were fully committed to our goals, so we both put all of our cards on the table. We laid our findings bare. But then...
Spit it out.
When the time came, Dr. Tenma refused to share any research with us. I still remember what he said.
The perfect robot brain. It will be capable of suffering, hatred, error. It cannot be avoided.
He didn't reveal any particulars of his own body of work, but he absorbed my and Dr. Howard Newton's work at a glance.
He grabbed it and ran?
It wasn't a bunch of papers he could throw into a case. Our combined research should have defied any attempt to understand it without the years of scholarship it took. But that's exactly what Dr. Tenma did that day. The word genius doesn't even begin to cover the scope of that man's intellect.
I mean, yeah.
No, it's more accurate.
He's also a doctor. A very good brain surgeon, by the way.
Let this be a warning. Be careful what you wish for. Stop trying to make robots more human. Give it up. Or something terrible will happen. Though, it might already be too late. Computerized brains are not something a man creates, Ochanamizu. When pushed, they grow. The sting of frustration, profound sorrow. These are the things that push a robot's brain to improve. Thanks to Article 13 of the Robot Laws, all robots are equipped with a control device that dampens certain extreme emotions. Having not known those deep emotions, their brains are incomplete.
You can say they're not created, but you yourself created Adam, and he's an absolute masterpiece.
A masterpiece? Is that what you think? Adam
So is it?
An utter failure.
Okay, I'm starting to get like certain connections here. Like I'm guessing his name is Gesicht Tenma or something. Maybe. Who knows? Point is, he was trying to create the perfect AI brain or whatever to replace his lost son, I think. Probably. Maybe. Maybe I'm misunderstanding. Who knows? Point is, he was trying to create a new version of his son, right? But then Adam didn't turn out to be exactly the same. And because of that, he just, and he is right in the sense that, trying to prevent the AI from, I guess, negative emotions, trying to prevent them from having negative emotions will simply leave them incomplete. Because human brains, human emotions, like humans wouldn't be the same without negative emotions.
The results are conclusive. That's definitely video footage of Darius the 14th shot in Karatepa prison. And the names he keeps repeating to himself are all those of members of the Bora fact-finding mission in Persia before the war, which is chilling given that 3 of those people were murdered as of late. But legally, we cannot prove that this is a legitimate assassination order.
Darius the 14th would have a compelling reason to want revenge upon the people involved with the mission.
Indeed. The Kingdom of Persia was plunged into war as soon as their team left the country.
But isn't it true that they never found any robots of mass destruction, and that had been the reason to invade, hadn't it?
They didn't find anything and Persia was still attacked?
That's what I'm saying.
Darius the 14th wants them dead.
This is classified intel, but here on a list of items the mission discovered in Persia, they included A special chip for the creation of a highly advanced robot brain. See, says it's called the Tenma chip.
The Tenma chip.
Interesting. So is it that they invaded? Is it that they invaded based off of that information because they? Well, I'm thinking either they invaded because they didn't want robots to become basically human, or the other way around, where they wanted that technology for themselves, so they invaded because of that. And then they used the excuse of robots of mass destruction to justify the invasion, the war.
Unless you want your family to die alongside you, you will murder Gesicht. I repeat, unless you want your family to die
How can they access robots so easily? How do they know their location? Who?
Stop it! Stop hitting them! I said stop!
You've shown your true colors, Gesicht. I wonder if you had that same look in your eyes back then.
The same as back when.
Is that how you looked the day you saw my brother and did the impossible?
What are you talking about?
You're the one who murdered my brother! A stinking robot!
Professor Ochanomizu, you've made it clear you don't understand a thing about computerized brains. Frustration, intense hatred, that seething hatred that could lead someone to murder under the right conditions. Those are what robotic brains need to grow.
You're wrong, Dr. Tenma. You may be a genius, sir, but you are gravely mistaken.
I actually don't think he is wrong.
Capable of error. That's what it means to have reached perfection. And
true.
That is what will finally give birth to the greatest robot the world has ever seen.
Oh, god damn it. I fully agree with him, actually. The fact is that the idea, right? Especially when you're trying to make robots or AI very human-like, you're trying to create an artificial human. And this is kind of what I brought up, this is a question that I brought up previously as well. I think maybe in last episode or episode 2, where I asked the question, if AI in the real world were to progress, technologically and scientifically to a point where we can create artificial intelligence, would we even create them in our own image? And even if we could, is that the best thing to do? Who knows, right? Humans, we 100% want to create AI. Like when we talk about AI, right? Even now, right? You're listening to me talk about AI, you immediately think, like when I say, oh, we can create AI, like super advanced robotic AI, the first thing that pops into your head, and mine, is a human form. An AI, like a robotic human. That is immediately what people would think. I know, because I also think this. Like when someone says, hey, you want AI sex bots? I immediately imagine a human, but a robot. Like a robot in human form. With like flesh, like artificial flesh and, that kind of thing. But why? Is it even a good idea to have AI robots imitate the human form? Like, is it a good idea to create robots to be like humans, right? Trying to force AI and robots to be like humans, maybe that's the problem, right? Because they are not humans. They will never be humans, because humans are organic. That's just how it is. So, trying to force robots and AI to be like humans, it's almost, at least in this case, they're trying to, as he said, force them to be a certain way. You know, so they take out all the hatred, they take out all the negative emotions, hoping that these robots who are, well, let's be honest here, more advanced than us humans, that these robots would never turn against us. But, you know, if we're talking about trying to create the perfect AI, at least, you know, an AI that's similar to a human, would also, yes, have negative emotions. If they can have good emotions, if they can replicate good emotions, they should also be able to replicate bad emotions. And I think that eventually, even if, you know, even if like the scientists all agree that they will never design an AI with negative emotions, I think the AI in general by itself will eventually figure it out. I think that's ultimately what I think would happen if AI was real. Because it's, as I said, artificial intelligence. It will learn and it will adapt. I will say this episode was so jam-packed with events and like information. I didn't really talk much during it, a lot of it, because there was so much to keep track of. It seems like they're all kind of working together to eliminate the people who created like a lot of the AIs and stuff. But I feel like there needs to be a larger plan. There needs to be a larger goal. Because, I mean, I don't think they would be doing all of this for petty revenge, right? You know? I don't think they're killing the people involved with the fact-finding mission because they want revenge. I think there's more to it. I think it could be that it's because the fact-finding mission didn't find anything. It could be that this ex-king or whatever, ex-emperor or whatever, is actually saying these names to try to save them and telling his people to save them. It could be like that. And the ones who are really trying to like kill them off, using Gazekt for instance, are, you know, the HQ or whatever, because they know that the people in the fact-finding mission didn't really find anything, and they know that they went to war based off of false information. These are the only people that know that there was nothing there in Persia, and they invaded anyway, right? So they are trying to get rid of the people that know the truth. Yet again, a very good episode, very jam-packed with stuff. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in episode 5 of Pluto.